Before we start, make sure you subscribe to my channel BioLustra and share this with seniors, family members, and friends so they can also protect their health. Did you know that one of the healthiest juices in the world can turn harmful with just one wrong ingredient? Many people wake up feeling proud because they juice a fresh beet, pour it into a glass, and believe they are doing something great for their heart, their liver, and their energy. But what almost no one understands is that beets are extremely powerful, and anything powerful must be used with respect. Inside this simple red vegetable are strong natural compounds that can improve blood flow, open blood vessels, support the liver, and increase stamina. But these same compounds can react very strongly when mixed with the wrong foods. And this is where the hidden problems begin. Every single day, thousands of people make beet juice recipes that look healthy but quietly irritate the stomach, cause fermentation, raise oxalate levels, stress the liver, interfere with circulation, and even cancel out the nutrients people think they are absorbing. The surprising thing is that many of these combinations are seen on social media, printed in recipe books, or recommended by friends who simply do not understand how the body reacts. But today you will understand. In this video, you will learn about 7 beet juice combinations you should never drink. One of these combinations can even be dangerous for anyone over 50 or for people with kidney or digestive problems. You will also learn the correct way to drink beet juice so your heart, liver, energy, and circulation can benefit safely. Listening to this information may completely change the way you make beet juice forever. The first dangerous combination is mixing beet juice with lemon. Many people add a big squeeze of lemon because they think it makes the juice healthier. They see the vitamin C, they feel the freshness, and they assume the detox effect is good. But the truth is very different. Lemon is highly acidic, and when this strong acidity mixes with the natural compounds found in raw beetroot, the pH of the juice changes immediately. For seniors, especially anyone with gastritis, acid reflux, or a sensitive stomach, this sudden change can irritate the digestive system within minutes. Many people feel heartburn, nausea, or a sour stomach soon after drinking this mixture, but they do not realize the real problem is the lemon. Another issue is how the acidity affects beet nutrients. Beets contain plant-based iron and special pigments that help circulation and blood building. These nutrients need a stable environment to be absorbed properly. When lemon makes the mixture too acidic, it interferes with this process. Instead of helping, the acidity actually blocks iron absorption and reduces the benefit people expect from beet juice. Something meant to increase energy and oxygenation can end up giving discomfort and no improvement at all. Some people even feel dizzy or weak after drinking this combination. This happens because the acidity can overstimulate stomach acid, especially in older adults whose digestive lining is more sensitive. And for anyone with reflux, this mixture can irritate the esophagus even more. Lemon by itself is not the problem. The issue is the amount. A very tiny amount for flavor may not be harmful, but large squeezes, half a lemon, or a whole lemon can easily cause problems. If you like a bright taste in your beet juice, use only a few drops. If your stomach is sensitive, avoid lemon completely. Your body will be much happier without it. The second harmful combination is mixing beet juice with honey or sugar. This is one of the most common mistakes, and it is also one of the most damaging. Many people do not enjoy the earthy taste of beetroot, so they try to improve it by adding honey, sugar, or sweet syrups. It feels harmless, especially because honey is natural, but the moment you add concentrated sugar to beet juice, the entire way your body handles the juice changes. Beets are naturally rich in nitrates that help open blood vessels and support circulation. When you combine beets with high sugar, the sugar and the nitrates compete inside the digestive system. The sugar speeds up fermentation in the gut, and this can lead to bloating, gas, and stomach discomfort. It also creates a fast spike in blood sugar, which removes one of the biggest benefits of plain beet juice. Instead of supporting steady energy, the drink becomes a sugar-heavy mixture that can make you feel tired later. For seniors, this is especially harmful because it puts pressure on the pancreas and liver. Dr. William Li often explains that too much added sugar weakens metabolic health. When sugar is added to beet juice, the liver must work harder to process both the sugars and the natural compounds from the beets at the same time. This extra load can be stressful for older adults or anyone with fatty liver, insulin resistance, or slow digestion. Another problem is that sweetened beet juice digests too quickly. The nitrates need time to convert inside the body into nitric oxide, which improves blood flow, stamina, and oxygen delivery. But when sugar rushes the digestion process, the conversion is interrupted. The result is simple. By adding honey or sugar, people destroy the very benefits they think they are improving. Even natural sugar is still sugar, and the body treats it the same way. The best way to enjoy beet juice is to let its natural sweetness remain as it is. Beets already contain natural sugar, and that is enough. If the earthy flavor feels too strong, mix the beet juice with a little carrot or cucumber instead of honey or sugar. This will improve taste without damaging your health. Plain, simple beet juice always gives the best result for your heart, liver, and energy. Beet juice contains natural nitrates that convert into nitric oxide. This compound relaxes blood vessels, supports circulation, boosts stamina, and helps keep blood pressure steady. But when beet juice is mixed with honey or sugar, this conversion process becomes weaker and less effective. Instead of allowing nitrates to turn into nitric oxide, the sugar slows and disrupts the process. This means the main reason most people drink beet juice, better blood flow, becomes much weaker. What remains is only a sugary drink that raises blood glucose fast and delivers far less cardiovascular support than plain beet juice. For older adults, this conflict between sugar and nitrates becomes even more serious. Added sugars push the body into a quick insulin spike, followed by inflammation and oxidative stress. This is especially harmful for people with diabetes, pre-diabetes, liver problems, or metabolic syndrome. Honey may feel natural, but in the bloodstream it behaves like any other fast sugar. It can increase fat buildup in the liver, worsen insulin resistance, and lead to sudden drops in energy. And for anyone with high creatinine or kidney concerns, too much sugar forces the kidneys to work harder, which is the opposite of what the body needs for healing. The positive side is that beetroot already has a soft natural sweetness when prepared properly. Most people simply need a little time to adjust their taste buds. But if you truly need a gentler flavor, choose low-impact options like green apple or cucumber. These help with freshness, fiber, hydration, and digestion without blocking nitrates or stressing your blood sugar. The truth is simple. Beet juice and sugar should never be mixed. If you want beet juice to work like a natural remedy, keep it clean and pure. Your heart, liver, kidneys, and energy will feel the difference. Another dangerous combination is mixing beet juice with orange. On the outside, this mix looks healthy. Two bright, nutrient-rich ingredients blended together into one colorful drink. But for many people, especially seniors or anyone with digestive sensitivity, beet juice combined with orange can quickly cause discomfort. The first problem is acidity. Oranges are highly acidic. When their acids mix with the natural sugars and compounds inside beetroot, the result inside the stomach is a type of fermentation. This creates extra gas in the gut, leading to bloating, cramping, and pressure in the abdomen. People with acid reflux, IBS, or gastritis often feel the reaction almost immediately, but digestion is not the only issue. Oranges contain a large amount of vitamin C. While vitamin C is important, too much vitamin C in a single drink interferes with how well the body absorbs nitrates. Those nitrates in beets are the same compounds that help improve circulation, support heart health, and help regulate blood pressure. When vitamin C becomes too strong in the mixture, the nitrates do not convert efficiently into nitric oxide. You think you are helping your heart, but the combination quietly stops the main benefit of beet juice. This mixture also puts pressure on older digestive systems. The natural sugars in both beets and oranges digest very fast when juiced. Without their fiber structure, they rush into the bloodstream, causing a quicker rise in blood glucose than most people expect. For seniors, people with prediabetes, or anyone with unstable blood pressure, this Q-ic spike can cause dizziness, fatigue, or discomfort. If you enjoy citrus, it is much safer to drink beet juice and orange juice at different times of the day. Beet juice works best on a relatively empty stomach. Orange juice is better taken earlier in the day with some food to soften its acidity. So even though the color and taste look refreshing, beet plus orange is a combination that quietly works against your digestion and circulation. especially if you are trying to keep your gut calm and your heart strong. Another harmful mix is beet juice with vinegar. Many people believe vinegar helps with detox or digestion because it appears in many home remedies and health hacks. But beet juice and vinegar should never be combined. Beetroot is naturally rich in nitrates, which convert into nitric oxide to help open your blood vessels, support blood flow, and help maintain healthy pressure. Vinegar, however, is extremely acidic. When it is mixed with beet juice, the acidity becomes too intense. This strong acid environment weakens the natural compounds in beetroot and reduces nitrate conversion. Instead of boosting circulation, the mixture becomes hard on the stomach and less helpful for the heart. Older adults or anyone with reflux, gastritis, or a sensitive digestive lining may feel sharp irritation soon after drinking this combination. Vinegar can scratch and stress the digestive tract, and when combined with the earthy compounds in beetroot, the discomfort becomes even stronger. Dr. William Li often explains that the stomach environment must be balanced for nutrients to absorb well. But vinegar creates an environment that is too harsh. This can interrupt absorption of beet nutrients and increase the risk of irritation, cramps, and acid imbalance. Another concern is how vinegar affects people with kidney issues. Vinegar can raise the acidity of the blood in urine, which makes kidneys work harder. When combined with beetroot, which already contains oxalates, this pressure becomes even more harmful for people over 50 or for anyone with a history of kidney stones. Many people think vinegar adds detox power, but in reality, it adds stress. Beet juice does not need vinegar to work. In fact, adding vinegar removes many of the natural benefits people expect from beets. If you want the full support for your heart, circulation, and liver, drink beet juice without vinegar. Your digestion will be calmer, and your body will use the beet nutrients more effectively and more safely. Vinegar is extremely acidic, and that high acidity destroys a large portion of the nitrates inside beet juice before your body has any chance to use them. This means you lose the main benefit that makes beet juice so valuable for circulation and heart support. But the problems are not limited to nutrient loss. The strong acetic acid in vinegar can irritate the lining of the stomach when it is mixed with raw beet juice, especially in people who already struggle with reflux, gastritis, or a sensitive digestive system. Many seniors notice burning, nausea, or a heavy feeling in the stomach shortly after drinking this combination. Another issue is how both beetroot and vinegar influence blood pressure. Beetroot naturally helps lower blood pressure by improving blood flow. Vinegar changes sodium and potassium balance inside the body. When these two effects happen at the same time, some people experience unexpected drops in pressure, dizziness, or weakness, especially those who already have naturally low blood pressure. People often believe adding vinegar increases detox power, but the truth is the opposite. Instead of helping the liver, the strong acidity forces the liver to work harder to rebalance the body's pH. This creates more metabolic stress, not less. For people with kidney issues, that extra acid load becomes even more harmful because the kidneys must neutralize compounds that should never have been mixed together. The best approach is simple and safe. Keep beet juice pure. If you want a lighter texture or a fresher taste, use water, cucumber, or a low-acid fruit like green apple. Vinegar has benefits, but not when combined with beetroot. Use it in salads or cooking, but keep it away from your beet juice if you want to protect your stomach, your blood pressure, and the valuable nutrients inside the beet. Another harmful combination is mixing beet juice with milk or dairy products. Some people try blending beet juice with milk to soften the taste or make it creamier, but this is one of the worst mixtures you can make. On the surface, it seems harmless because beets bring nutrients and milk brings protein, but inside your body, the reaction is very different. Beetroot is naturally acidic. When this acidity meets the proteins in milk, especially casein, it causes the proteins to curdle too quickly. This curdling is not like gentle yogurt fermentation. It happens suddenly inside the stomach. The result is heavy digestion, fermentation, bloating, gas, reflux, and a heavy rock-like feeling that can last for hours. There is also a deeper problem. Milk needs a very controlled digestive environment to break down properly, while beetroot stimulates stomach acid and bile flow. When these two processes clash, your body cannot digest either food efficiently. You absorb less calcium from the milk, and fewer vitamins and antioxidants from the beetroot. This is the exact opposite of what people try to achieve when they make what they believe is a healthy drink. For people who have lactose intolerance, slow digestion, or a sensitive stomach, which becomes more common after age 50, this combination often causes nausea, cramping, or sudden ACI. This mixture can also put extra pressure on the liver. Beet juice increases nitric oxide activity and boosts blood flow, while dairy slows digestion and thickens stomach contents. When taken together, the liver must filter more metabolic waste from both foods at the same time. Instead of reducing inflammation, the body experiences more stress. For people with fatty liver, slow digestion, or reflux, this mixture should be avoided completely. If you want a smoother or creamier beet drink, there are safer choices. Coconut water hydrates the body, supports electrolytes, and mixes well with beet juice without creating digestive problems. Cucumber also brings smoothness and a fresh flavor while helping the kidneys and liver cleanse naturally. These pairings help your body work efficiently, not harder. Dairy has its place, but not inside your beet juice. Keep them separate so your stomach, liver, and energy can stay steady. Spinach and beets are each powerful foods on their own, but when you juice them together in raw, concentrated form, you create a hidden problem inside the body that your kidneys and bones do not appreciate. Both spinach and beetroot are extremely high in oxalates, natural plant compounds that attach to minerals like calcium, magnesium, and iron. When oxalates come in heavy amounts or from multiple high oxalate foods at the same time, the body quickly becomes overwhelmed. One of the biggest risks is kidney stones. Oxalates from beets and spinach bind with calcium inside the kidneys and form calcium oxalate crystals. These crystals are the most common and often the most painful type of kidney stone. For people with a history of stones, reduced kidney function, dehydration, or low magnesium intake, this combination can push the kidneys into overload far faster than expected. You do not feel the oxalate buildup immediately. It happens quietly over days and weeks, slowly increasing your risk without any warning signs until the problem becomes serious. Another hidden effect is mineral blocking. Oxalates cling to important nutrients, especially calcium and iron, making them harder for your body to absorb. Many people mix beets and spinach thinking they are creating a super nutrient juice, but the result is the opposite. You absorb less calcium, less iron, and fewer minerals overall, and your digestive system has to work harder to eliminate the excess oxalates. Over time, this can weaken bones, make anemia worse, and cause fatigue or muscle weakness. People with gut issues such as IBS, gastritis, or low stomach acid are especially sensitive because high oxalate juices move through the digestive tract too fast and irritate the lining. This can lead to bloating, cramping, loose stools, or urgent bathroom trips. Seniors also have a naturally reduced ability to clear crystal-forming compounds, which makes them more vulnerable to oxalate buildup from this combination. This does not mean spinach is unhealthy or that beetroot should be avoided. It simply means these two high oxalate plants should not be juiced together, especially in large quantities. If you want leafy greens with your beet juice, choose low oxalate options such as kale, mint, celery leaves, or romaine. And if you enjoy spinach, it is much safer cooked or eaten separately at a different time of day, not blended raw with beets. Your kidneys work constantly, and this is one combination they should never be forced to struggle against. Another problematic mix is beet juice with carrots. Beets and carrots appear to be a perfect pair. Two bright, nutrient-dense root vegetables that often show up together in smoothies, juice blends, and detox recipes. Each vegetable is very healthy on its own, but when juiced together in raw, concentrated form, they create a quiet overload that your kidneys, liver, and blood sugar cannot handle comfortably. Both carrots and beets are high oxalate vegetables. When eaten separately in reasonable amounts, oxalates are manageable for most people. But when you juice both of them together, the oxalate concentration rises sharply. This raises the risk of calcium oxalate kidney stones, especially for seniors, diabetics, dehydrated individuals, and anyone with even slightly reduced kidney function. The oxalates from both roots attach strongly to calcium, creating sharp crystals that accumulate silently until they cause pain, inflammation, or urinary complications. There is also the issue of blood sugar load. Both beets and carrots contain natural sugars that are bound inside the fiber of the whole vegetable. When juiced, the fiber is removed and the sugars enter the bloodstream quickly. For people with insulin resistance, prediabetes, fatty liver, or slow metabolism, this combination can produce noticeable glucose spikes. These spikes are often followed by tiredness, cravings, and increased inflammation. Over time, repeated blood sugar swings can make metabolic conditions harder to control and contribute to long-term problems. Many people also experience digestive discomfort after drinking this mix. Without fiber to slow digestion, the sugars and oxalates ferment quickly in the gut, creating gas, bloating, and heaviness in the stomach. Seniors with slower digestion feel this even more strongly because their digestive system does not clear the mixture efficiently. The juice may seem light and healthy, but inside the body it acts very differently. It places stress on the kidneys, challenges the liver, disrupts blood sugar balance, and irritates the digestive system. Alone, each vegetable has many benefits, but together they create more strain than support. If you enjoy carrots, eat them whole or add small amounts to meals where fiber remains intact. If you want to balance beet juice with other vegetables, choose low sugar, low oxalate options such as cucumber, celery, or leafy greens that support digestion instead of overwhelming it. Your kidneys, liver, and metabolism will respond far better when you give them combinations that work with the body rather than against it. Seniors or anyone with slower digestion or low stomach acid are especially vulnerable to the discomfort from combining beets with other high oxalate or high sugar vegetables. The problem is not the vegetables themselves, but the concentrated combination. Each root is very healthy when eaten whole, cooked, or consumed separately on different days. But when you routinely juice them together, you compress too much sugar, too many oxalates, and too little fiber into a single drink. This is more than the body was designed to handle at once. A safer approach is simple. If you are drinking beet juice today, skip the carrot. If you want carrot juice, enjoy it alone or blend it with low oxalate, low sugar ingredients like cucumber, celery, or a small piece of green apple. This way, your kidneys are protected, your blood sugar stays stable, and you can enjoy the nutritional power of both roots, just not in the same glass. Now let's talk about how to drink beet juice the right way. Once you know which combinations silently cancel out beet's incredible healing power, it's time to focus on what actually works. Beet juice is one of the most potent natural remedies for circulation, energy, eye, liver support, and blood pressure, but only if it is consumed correctly. Most people make two major mistakes. They either drink too much at once or they mix it with the wrong ingredients. Your body does not need a giant detox blast. It needs the right dose at the right time, prepared the right way. Number one, respect the dose. One medium beet per day is enough. Beets are rich in natural nitrates that turn into nitric oxide, which improves blood flow and lowers blood pressure. But too much nitrate or too many oxalates can overload the kidneys and may cause dizziness or stomach discomfort. One medium beet, or about 100 to 120 milliliters of fresh juice, is the ideal daily amount. This is enough to boost energy and circulation without stressing your system. Number two, drink it pure. No sugar, honey, or sweeteners. Beet juice works best when it is clean. Adding sugar or even natural sweeteners spikes blood glucose and weakens the effect of nitric oxide. Your body absorbs nutrients more efficiently when the flavor is natural. If the earthy taste feels too strong, blend with cucumber, celery, or a small piece of green apple. These gentle options support digestion without canceling out the benefits of beet juice. Number three, drink it on an empty or light stomach. The best time is first thing in the morning or about 30 minutes before lunch. When your stomach is light, nitric oxide conversion is stronger, digestion is smoother, and the energizing effects are more noticeable. Avoid drinking beet juice right after heavy meals. Slow digestion prevents nutrients from activating quickly and reduces the benefits. Number four, fresh is best. Do not store beet juice for long periods. Beet nutrients begin oxidizing within minutes. Stored juice loses potency and may even start fermenting after 12 to 24 hours. Freshly extracted juice delivers the strongest nitric oxide boost, the most liver-supporting betaine, and the fullest antioxidant punch. For maximum effect, drink beet juice within 10 to 15 minutes of making it. Number 5, sip slowly, do not gulp. Beet juice is not a shot, it is a functional tonic. Sipping slowly allows your digestive system to process nitrates steadily without overwhelming the stomach or bloodstream. Seniors in particular notice smoother blood pressure response and less stomach upset when beet juice is sipped gradually. Number 6, rotate it. Do not drink the same beet blend every day. Your kidneys, liver, and gut benefit from variety. Rotate beet juice with low oxalate options like celery, cucumber, or leafy greens. This protects your mineral balance and reduces long-term oxalate buildup. By drinking beet juice in the right way, pure, moderate, fresh, and at the right time, you create a powerful daily ritual that supports your heart, brain, energy, and detox systems without risking overload or nutrient interference. In conclusion, beet juice can be one of the most transformative health habits you add to your day. It can boost circulation, support your liver, increase energy, and help your heart work more efficiently. But as you have seen, how you drink beet juice matters as much as drinking it at all. The wrong combinations can trigger fermentation, irritate your stomach, block nutrient absorption, and even increase the risk of kidney stones. The right method, on the other hand, transforms a simple root into a powerful daily tonic that supports your body safely and effectively. With the knowledge you have now, you can enjoy all the benefits of beet juice without any of the hidden risks, keeping your heart, liver, digestion, and energy levels strong every day. Beetroot is more than a vegetable. When prepared correctly, it becomes a powerful natural therapy for your heart, liver, circulation, and energy. So the next time you make beet juice, remember, keep it pure, keep it fresh, and keep it simple. One medium beet at the right time with no harmful combinations. This way, you let nature do its work and truly nourish your body. Here's the twist most people don't know. Even if you think you've been drinking beet juice healthy, for years, the wrong combinations could have been silently stressing your kidneys, raising your blood sugar, or blocking the nutrients you need most. Yes, something as simple as adding sugar, citrus, or spinach could have quietly been undoing all the benefits you were hoping for. Imagine thinking you were helping your health every day, but the juice was actually working against you. That's why knowing these combinations and the right way to drink beet juice is so powerful. It can completely change your energy, circulation, and overall well-being. If today's video helped you avoid mistakes you didn't even know you were making, please give it a like. Not just to support the channel, but to show YouTube that real senior-focused health education matters. Share this video with someone who drinks beet juice daily, your parents, grandparents, siblings, or friends. You might prevent a silent health problem before it even starts. Comment below which combinations you were using and what changes you will make starting today. And don't forget to subscribe to BioLustra, turn on notifications, and stay updated with every science-backed health tip designed for seniors and families. Our health is built on the small choices you make every single day. Choose wisely. Choose simply, choose vitality, and remember, one small change in how you drink your beet juice today could make a bigger difference than years of guesswork ever could.